He's orchestrator of our world around us. And I shouldn't say that. When we're not in charge, then the powers that be, of course, he's the master orchestrator, but then there are some other lesser powers that probably dictate our world, our environment. But the invitation has always, I believe, been to us. It came first of all with Adam. Go subdue the earth and take dominion over it. Psalms 8, and you have set man over all the works of your hand. That's just big dog stuff. And so our world, eventually, when we have Christ fully formed in us, remember Paul says, I labor with you and for you until Christ be formed in you. And when Christ is fully formed in us and we have the full mind of Christ, I think God said, here, take the steering wheel. Now, not apart from his fatherhood and godness in our life, but he says, go ahead, we're going to co-partner on this. And the little old me, Paul, you're talking about this before we kind of began today, but the little old me idea really has to be dealt a death blow, because it robs us of our capacity to walk in royalty, to walk in full sonship. Now, little old me is okay for babies. Babies, it's okay. Babies can't do anything because they're babies, and we don't fault them for that. But God's asking us to come up into weos sons, mature sons. And so we got to move beyond, oh, gee shucks, I can't do nothing. It wasn't me. It was only God. Yeah, as babies, you're absolutely right. Yep, we couldn't clean our bottom. We couldn't feed ourselves. We couldn't do nothing. But as we grow up, it's like, thank you, Father. You're training me up to become a mature son. Unto, and this touches me, unto, as we all point out here, co-partnering, co-governing, co-reigning. And those are just such grandiose terms that just almost sound too much. But they're the heart of our Father.